So in my experience, there's actually 5 areas that you really need to look into when you're researching a franchise opportunity. So the first one is obviously the system and process that the franchisor has put together to make sure that it is actually a system and process, that it is actually documented, that there are actually manuals and that it actually works, you know. You get sold the sizzle from the franchisor, it's the best thing in the world and they can tell you anything, but you need to research and back up what that person has told you. The next thing you really need to look at is all around the profile of the brand. And by that I mean, how do they market the brand? Is the brand well known? Will the brand, has it got enough strength to attract people to your storefront? Because that's one of the main reasons I buy a franchise, because you can bring an established brand into a certain area. So make sure that it truly is an established brand. So the third area that you really have to research solidly is the support that the franchisor will give you once you've entered into an agreement with them. So you need really strong support when you actually establish your business, those first even 6 weeks, you really need strong support there. But then you need ongoing support in the area of training your staff, new product releases. The fourth area you need to do a lot of research in is the actual product that you're selling. So you've got the process that you're implementing, but you're also selling a product in most cases, you know, and particularly in the food industry, it's the product you're selling. So you have to make sure that firstly, people want to buy that type of product, but secondly, all the ingredients to prepare that product is all stitched up with your franchisor. The last part of your research you want to do is really speak with other franchisees in the system, because what we'll do is confirm the research that you've done to date. So the questions that you have asked your franchisor, and that you have to be sure that the answer that they have given is actual fact. Ask franchisees that have left the system. Because if you speak with them, you'll find out why they left the system. It may have been because they were really happy with the system, they made their money and they've left to go on to other greener pastures. But it might be that there were faults in the system and that's what drove them to leave. Then you need to do a little bit more research and make sure that the faults of why they left the system have been fixed. And again, you go back to your existing franchisees because they will be able to accurately tell you what the true faults of the system are.